Hello friends, I just got back from a long walk and I listened to an episode of the GaryVee podcast and I was so pleasantly surprised at how beautiful it was. I don't usually find that I'm a huge fan of what he's talking about, and I've really tried over the years because there's something that definitely draws me to him, but for some reason, this was such a great podcast. He really talks a lot about diving into your passion, not caring about if it's cool or not, or what people think of you, and going for the exact thing that you really want, like what your soul is calling you to. His words, the fact that he's in his 40s now and a bunch of his friends loved video games when they were younger and took a shitty job instead because they didn't see that there could be a career in playing video games, and they could have been like OG on all these new streaming networks. You may not know what that is, but there's tons of people making a good living playing video games and streaming it. That's a thing. So he's saying you can do what you want. You can do what you want. And just the way he delivers it is so great. He's like, you probably aren't hearing me. You probably can't believe this right now. So he gets where these people are. And I should say, he's talking to a college football team in this. I'll leave the link to the podcast down below. Highly recommend it. If you are interested at all in doing what you want to do, living your own life, being your own ambassador, making a living being yourself, this is a great podcast to listen to. Another thing that I talk about a lot is create. Just create. You don't have to have anything figured out. Just put yourself out there, whether that's social media or, blogging or vlogging or whatever it is. Just express yourself. I was on a Q&A call today in my Hello Love group, and somebody was really trying to figure out what her target market was. And that's great. That's wonderful to know who you want to work with. But I think also you'll draw people to you if you just talk about what you want to talk about. Really, just let yourself talk about what you want to talk about. Go there. Make helpful information, but really do it for you. This is the second time I'm recording this video, and I kept stumbling on my words because I was trying too hard. So when I decided just start it over, which I rarely have to do, but I think I was trying to explain too much. Just talk about what you want to talk about. Let it go. And it will, the right people will find you. That's really been my experience in my business. But anyway, I just wanted to say there are answers to your questions out there and accessible to you. Be open and you'll find them. I was looking a couple weeks ago for a podcast I could listen to help me build my brand right now. And I just really love what he was saying in here. It wasn't anything new, but it was driving home the fact that there are niche markets for everything, right? In other words, you can be as specific as you want to be in what you like, and there will be an audience for it. And that is something that I'm really still coming to find, I'm coming to allow in myself to be true. And I'm really going for it. And so, of course, today the perfect validation shows up. But also just what he was saying about do you. If you don't want to do Instagram, don't do Instagram. If you don't want to be on social media, don't be on social media. But there's opportunity. And he also talks about, so many people tell him they want to make more money. And so he has been garage sailing and making a killing on eBay, reselling stuff he finds in people's tag sales. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to talk about this or not, but I actually signed up for 2 delivery services. I signed up for Instacart to be a Instacarter and Shipt. Mostly because Shipt is has a picture of a spaceship on them, and I'm totally into that. And their logo is green and white. But I think it's because, well, first of all, I followed my inspiration there. I was really excited about it. and now I'm like, I bet it's so that I can try this out and show people that they can do this while they build their own brand. You don't even have to talk to someone to sign up to work for Instacart. They do everything on an app on your phone. They ship you everything you need, your payment card. Like, it's so incredible. When I was younger, you definitely had to like walk into a place and fill out an application to get a little part-time job. So, or more, obviously. So I just wanted to maybe share that he is such an inspiration in authenticity. He doesn't care what people think. He is encouraging people to follow their real calling, like really what's actually your passion, encouraging them to just get themselves out there, like create stuff. Not if you replace work, which I agree, I mean, things are going to appear like work, but if you're doing in your passion, it's just going to feel like creating. It's going to feel like living in joy. Like my passion, my excitement brought me to sign up for Instacart. I mean, I don't think it's going to become a regular thing for me. I think I'm just doing it to experience it and maybe share it. But, who knows? I'm really excited about everything. And I'm so glad that I listened to that podcast. So the link is below. GaryVee podcast has a lot more episodes, and maybe they'll be helpful for you. Super love. Bye for now.